Good morning, guys. What's happening? YouTube, we are on our way to Dunkin' Donuts to grab our morning coffee. I figured we'd knock out a quick video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Shopify. And kind of the main thing I wanted to cover is 2 Shopify apps that may help you out during this Modelo crisis, Modelo panic. Now, one thing that I'm seeing in the world of e-commerce is one of 2 things, right? You know, there's probably some businesses carrying on kind of as usual, normal flow of sales, etc. But overwhelmingly, I think it's boom or bust, right? You got a lot of e-commerce businesses where sales have just completely dried up because they're selling non-necessities, or maybe they're selling something that, you just look at something like apparel, right? Like you buy clothes to go out somewhere. And if you're stuck in your house, like who do you really have to look good for? So there's certain industries that are going to be hurting right now. Also, everyone's concerned about money. Everyone's kind of tightening their belts right now. So if you sell like non-essential items like gadgets, print-on-demand t-shirts, clothing, just certain items just aren't really going to be moving right now. And alternatively, if you sell necessities, whether it be masks, hand sanitizer, maybe even like video games or something like that. I know even though that's a non-necessity, because people are cooped up in their houses, they're looking for things to entertain themselves. A lot of people are like homeschooling or teaching their kids at home, or at the very least wanting to keep their kids busy. So if you sell like, craft projects, puzzles, things that might entertain kids, that stuff might be flying. Anybody in like the vitamin or supplement space, your typical sports nutrition supplements are probably hurting because they're expensive and kind of non-essential. But vitamins, vitamin C, zinc, elderberry, vitamin D, these immune boosting supplements, these things are flying off shelves. So it really depends on what you sell. Most things, like I said, are either going to be boom or bust right now. And so I have 2 Shopify apps that I think will help out those businesses that are booming. When your business is booming with the crisis going on right now, most people's supply chains are messed up, right? UPS is running slower, FedEx is running slower. Amazon actually has their own delivery service called Amazon Shipping, which they also extend to independent companies or other companies as well. They recently announced that they're going to stop shipping for other people, right? They have enough of their own stuff to ship. They're going to stop offering their Amazon shipping service to other customers. If you get raw materials, or if you source your items from China, obviously there's gaps in the supply chain there. My man Brian Phobos was getting some cool like Dogecoin baseball jerseys and stuff printed. He was saying he's been having problems sourcing stuff from China recently. So supply chains are messed up, and also people are experiencing a huge influx of orders that they're not used to. So this is causing delays in shipments, delays in inventory, so many customer requests that people can't keep up with. So with all that said, there are 2 Shopify apps that I've recently discovered or recently started using. Actually, one I've been using for a while, but I think might be helpful. And the other one is one that I just recently threw on a store. So the 2 apps that we're going to be talking about today are Quick Notification Bar. And it doesn't have to be Quick Notification Bar. I particularly like that one. I think they have a free plan that's pretty robust and does everything that you need it to do. It's a little bit more like bold and in your face than some of the other notification bars. I know the debut theme has a built-in notification bar. Quick Notification Bar has a few extra features that doesn't. There's kind of 2 tiers of notification bars. You can change the colors. It really stands out. So if you want to notify customers of shipping delays, if you want to, put some other piece of information right up in a customer's face, Quick Notification Bar is a cool app to check out. The second app I wanted to talk about is an app called Edit Order by a company called, I believe it's Cleverific or something like that. I'll link to both of them down below. So natively with Shopify, when an order comes through, you can do like a refund, you can do a partial refund, you can fulfill an order, or you can cancel an order. But it's pretty limited with the choices or with the options. What Edit Order by Cleverific does, it gives you another little bar on your Shopify orders, and you can edit orders. So what does that mean? Well, let's say, I don't know what I said. Maybe I sell N95 masks and gloves, right? Let's say a customer orders 5 packs of gloves and 100 N95 masks. And it turns out my supply chain's messed up. I only have, 5 boxes of gloves, and I don't have any N95 masks, but I have some other type of mask. if I call the customer up or email the customer, hey, you know, I don't have this in stock, but I do have this and this, and I don't have enough to fill this one completely. I have a similar product. You want to swap over to it? If they agree to that, what's kind of cool about Edit Order will actually let you edit their order. So you can actually add a new product. You can add these other masks, the Z95 masks. You can add these other masks to their order, and then you can remove the N95 mask from the order. In the case of the, what did I say, 5 boxes of the gloves that they bought, or the 10 boxes of gloves, but you only got 5, you can edit that order, change the quantity into a partial refund. So basically, Edit Order will allow you to either charge additionally for additional products, to exchange or swap products out. It's just really handy. If you have a business that customers are often wanting to change products, or you regularly have inventory issues and are often having to swap things out, you know, maybe you sell energy drinks, you don't have a certain flavor, but you can call a customer back and say, hey, we don't have the Bankster Berry Blast flavor, but we do have, you know, blue raspberry. Are you willing to swap out? And you can swap all these things out and kind of make changes to orders, which is not something you can natively do within Shopify. It's kind of a cool app. I forget the cost off the top of my head, but it's not too much. There's 2 apps that I thought could be helpful just in general, but especially right now with a lot of businesses going into back orders, having supply chain issues, experiencing higher than normal order volume. If you have any other apps that you've found or that you've had to implement in your store, kind of due to everything going on right now, help us all out. Drop a comment down below. Let us know what the app is, what it does, and why you found it helpful. That's all I really got for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, oh, you know what? Okay. I always jump the gun here. I've been hearing a lot about a Shopify email marketing system, like a native to Shopify built-in system. A lot of chatter online about that recently. I'm not too knowledgeable about that. I actually use Klaviyo. I have one store on MailChimp, but overwhelmingly I use Klaviyo for everything else. The one other company I was thinking about maybe using, man, this shit's bright, was a company called Omnisend, who I met at IRCE last year. But I'm a big fan of Klaviyo, but apparently Shopify is rolling out. It sounds like it might be a beta test. I'm a little bit confused by this because actually back in November of 2019, Shopify initially announced this, and basically within your marketing tools on the side of your Shopify dashboard, there was going to be like an internal email marketing software. I've heard some people who I guess got into the beta said it was pretty cool. They said it saves them money off MailChimp. And anytime something's native to the platform you're working on, it just seems to be less bugs, one less place you have to go visit to do another task. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I heard about this back in November of 2019. I never really investigated it because I'm pretty happy with Klaviyo. But recently I've heard a lot of people talking about that. So if you know anything about that, drop a comment down about that as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.